this a typical Urban Meyer team, you think? And a lot of times it's hard to do that in your first year somewhere.
Well, I think the most important part is, he's gonna play to his players' strength. They're an undefeated team right now, so obviously, he's catering to what his players can do, and he's getting the most out of them.
When you look at their defense, what stands out?
They're big and strong up front. I mean, they're front guys. And starting with Simon, number 54. I think he's as good as there is in the country by any means. And you look across, you go 52, 53, 54, take your pick up front. They're big and they're thick. They're real athletic. They're strong. You look in the back, the Mike Backer. You take a look at their Sam. Number 19 is running around. He's long. Does a good job of pointing. The receiver out there on the perimeter, whether it's a receiver or a tight end on the perimeter. Ryan Shazier, I know well, number 10. I recruited him and had a chance to sit in his house, did a home visit with him. He's an extremely athletic player, fast and strong. So I know, obviously I know what type of player he is. And in the back end, they're extremely talented. You take a look at what they've done. They've got a bunch of interceptions in the back end. It seems like they turn around on every now and then. You see, you're watching cut-ups. You see a DB pick one off and take it to the house, and they do a good job. They're playing hard right now.
What about your group? Are they making the progress that you've wanted and talked about all along?
Well, I think what we've done is we've used multiple players. Justin Hardy played in a package last week and was very successful. Did a pretty good job for us, and I was proud of his effort, the way he played. You took Miles Jose, who got more snaps. I think he was between 25 and 30 snaps, somewhere around there in this last week's game. He's a guy that's kind of added some depth to our position now. He was healthy, or he was banged up a little earlier, and then we needed him at quarterback. So, we had intended all along to be able to swing him around and use him at multiple positions, but based on health of other positions and his. So now he's been able to focus a little bit more, helping me out, and then. Obviously Darius had a pretty good game this past week. He had 5 catches, a little, over 80 yards right there, and I thought he's coming along. That's what I expect of him. He had a pretty darn good game. Spence created a winning performance, and Link didn't get a chance to get the ball in his hands a ton, but he's playing well. So we've got to continue. We've got to be better, and we've got to be able to break plays. I think you look around the country, we've got to be able to make a guy miss and take it to the distance, take it to the house, and make us get in the end zone. I think that's probably the thing that we're lacking the most at my position.
And is that something you think Miles gives you?
Yeah, I think Miles gives us some toughness, and I think he gives us just a guy that can be multiple. He's a guy he's a quarterback, he's a running back, he's a receiver. So there's always a different threat when he comes on the football field as well. What are they going to do with him? And I think that's kind of one of the benefits that we've had with him.